payroll is becoming a tall order for some small businesses trying to figure out how to navigate the COVID-19 crisis.
And so tonight we go one-on-one with a turnaround expert who says tough decisions have to be made, but there is a logical path to try to balance the books. Take a listen. Pat O'Keefe, it's good to talk to you. I know you're basically a turnaround expert, so you've seen this movie before, although with a very different plot. When things like this happen and things hit rock bottom, how should businesses think about relying on government to get the help that they need?
The problem with relying on government to develop solutions is that they often move a lot slower than the business owner needs to in order to make the decisions. I think right now the resources that business owners have are to work with their banks and figure out what unused capital in terms of lines of credit is available to them, and be having discussions with non-essential vendors, for instance, like landlords who, you can defer and delay payments to.
So if you're a business owner right now, a small business owner, what should you be thinking in terms of next steps?
Again, it's all a function of liquidity. Most businesses have anywhere between 1 to 4 months of liquidity that they can tap into. The problem, though, is it doesn't necessarily give them a 4-month runway in order to solve their problems, because there's always startup costs when the economy gets kicking in. My personal view is that for every week that we're down in the economy, it may take 4 weeks to kickstart. So if you think about that, I think if we go beyond a month in terms of a shutdown, it's going to impact businesses in a very detrimental way.
Many of these businesses really have to try to figure out how much money, how much cash they have with them right now, and how to use that money to move forward, right?
Employers should be considering how much cash they have to operate their business over the next few months. And that would entail figuring out how much cash is in the bank, how much cash you have access to, and then developing a plan as to who the key employees, key vendors, and key people are that need to be paid in order to operate and meet customer requirements going forward. This analysis is integral in any crisis management to help business owners really assess how much cash they have to work with in order to develop palatable solutions, and then most importantly, to be able to communicate them to all the stakeholders that would be impacted by those decisions.